My grandmother's will required us to survive 7 days in her off-grid cabin. My siblings didn't know she had cameras. The lawyer read the terms out loud and my brother actually laughed. 7 days? In that shack? With no electricity or running water? My sister crossed her arms. This has to be illegal. You can't force people to live like animals for an inheritance. The lawyer just shrugged. You're welcome to decline, but Mrs. Becker was very specific. Anyone who leaves before 7 days forfeits their share. My other brother pulled out his phone, already Googling probate attorneys. I didn't say anything. I spent every summer in that cabin from age 8 to 18. While my siblings were at sports camps and beach houses, I was learning how to start fires and catch trout with my bare hands. Grandma called it our secret world. My siblings called it that creepy shack in the woods. We showed up on a Friday morning. My siblings brought coolers, air mattresses, battery-powered fans, a portable espresso maker, and enough snacks to survive a nuclear winter. I brought a backpack and Grandma's old coffee tin. My brother looked at my bag and smirked. Traveling light? Bold strategy. I just smiled. He had no idea what he was walking into. Hour 2. They realized there was no cell service. My sister held her phone above her head like she was trying to catch a signal from God. This is insane. How do people live like this? I was already inside, starting the wood stove the same way Grandma taught me. Kindling first, then the bigger logs, wait for the draw. Hour 5, they still hadn't figured out the well pump. My brother kicked it twice and called it broken. It wasn't broken. You just had to prime it first. I filled my canteen and didn't offer to help. They huddled on the porch, cold, hungry, complaining. They didn't know I could hear them through the window. I can't believe she made us do this, my sister said. She was always a little off at the end. My older brother nodded. This cabin is worthless anyway. I'm selling my share the second this is over. Bulldoze it. Sell the land. Why is he even here? My sister gestured toward the cabin, toward me. He barely visited the last 5 years. Probably thinks he was Grandma's favorite. My brother laughed. Please. Grandma was too out of it to remember who visited. I stood at the window, listening, saying nothing. Just kept the fire going. Hour 11. My older brother finally cracked. He stood up and brushed off his jeans like he was leaving a restaurant. This is ridiculous. I'm not sleeping in the woods for a week like some homeless person. I'll contest the will. This can't hold up in court. My sister grabbed her bag immediately. Thank God. I've been waiting for someone to say it. My other brother was already walking to the car. They didn't say goodbye. Didn't even look back. I watched their headlights disappear down the dirt road. Then I went inside and made coffee. Days 2 through 6, I lived exactly how Grandma and I used to. Fished in the creek every morning. Read paperbacks from her shelf. Fell asleep to the sound of wind through the trees. Day 4, I noticed something I'd missed before. A small box mounted in a tree near the outhouse. Solar panel on top. Tiny blinking red light. Trail camera. The kind hunters use to track deer movement. I looked around. Found another one by the creek. Another facing the porch. Grandma always said those were for watching the wildlife. I never thought twice about it, but now I couldn't stop thinking about it. What else had those cameras seen? Day 7. Lawyer's car came up the dirt road around noon. He was carrying a small cardboard box. Congratulations, you completed the challenge. He set the box on the porch railing. The cabin is yours. I looked at the box. What about the money? Your siblings split it 3 ways. Your grandmother was very specific. Whoever stayed got the cabin. Whoever left got the money. He paused. There's one more thing. He opened the box. Inside were USB drives. 5 of them, each one labeled with a date. Your grandmother asked me to give these to whoever completed the challenge. She said you'd understand. I didn't understand. Not yet. After he left, I plugged the first drive into my laptop. Footage, dated last Thanksgiving. Kitchen camera. My siblings standing around the counter while Grandma napped in the living room. How much longer do you think she has? That was my sister. My brother checked his phone. Doctor says maybe 2 years. Good. I need the money before tax season. First thing I'm doing is bulldozing this cabin. My stomach turned. Then the footage cut. New angle, porch camera, same Thanksgiving. Me and Grandma sitting in her rocking chairs, blanket over her lap. I miss coming here, I said. Then come more. I will. I promise. Next summer. I'll hold you to that. The screen went black. Then a title card appeared. Text Grandma must have added herself. I heard everything. I saw everything. I was never asleep. Now you know why the cabin was always yours. I just needed you to come back one more time. Love, Grandma. I sat on the porch for a long time after that. USB drives in my lap. Creek running in the distance. My phone finally caught a signal at the edge of the property. Text from my brother. So what did you get? The cabin? LOL. Have fun with that money pit. We're splitting $400,000 3 ways. Enjoy your shack. I looked at the cabin, the creek, the camera's still watching. I typed back 2 words. Grandma says hi. Then I blocked all 3 of them. She always said she'd have the last word. Took her until after death, but she got it.